Hello, St. Louis, and welcome to OnSTL.com.
You may not know Larry Smothers yet.
Larry Smothers?
Yes, he is a self-taught artist in Granite City.
It just sounds so funny because you think of the Smothers brothers.
Of course you do, but Larry...
No relation?
No relation.
Okay.
Thanks to his daughter, Kim Schutzenhofer, you will now know who Larry Smothers is.
I like that name, too.
She
That's
couldn't
adorable.
handle the name Smothers, so she went on to Schutzenhofer.
Schutzenhofer? Right. That's adorable.
Kim, thanks for joining us today, and she is here with Mark Whitehead, who, of course, is an Honest Tale blogger, and he is also a curator of the Alfresco Arts Center in Granite City. So that is why he is here today. Kim, tell us about your father, Larry Smothers.
Okay.
Well, he was self-taught, like she said, and had no real background in art other than historically he appeared on the Russ David variety show back in, the 50s?
Oh, wow.
Was it the 50s or 60s?
Yeah, it was the 50s, early 60s, right.
Which is the closest at that point in time he'd come to anything close to art because he won a drawing contest in school.
No kidding. Well, and look at this. And we're not talking...
Yeah, those are beautiful. I just looked at them. And, you know, I'm an oil painter. Let's spotlight on me for a second.
Is this oil? Or
that's oil.
Okay, that is
that
oil.
one is oil.
And I can tell that when you're self-taught, you have to go through a whole process of learning stuff when it comes to you because you're not taught those simple tricks that can get you farther faster. So, you know, you spend a lot of time trying to work it out. But as it turns out, you get to be such a good artist that way as opposed to just you can see the generic similarities.
It is
Right,
amazing work. Absolutely amazing detail. It actually looks like a photograph. It is so good. But now this is the happy part of the story. This story has a sad side, which Kim will now tell us.
Yeah, you don't enough sad stuff this week.
But this makes it a movie. This is just
well, the
ready
funnier
for a
part about the Russ David show, and I wish I could find it because he was on this show dressed in a bunny. He won a drawing contest, and he had to be on the show dressed as a bunny. And I think that would just be awesome to see that.
How old was he?
He was like 8 or 9.
Oh, okay.
He was little. It was a kids. There was a lot of kids shows.
That's all right.
Yes.
I mean, the things that artists have to do to get their work seen.
My dad's report cards, which I have now, don't reflect it in his art grade.
Yeah.
He was kind of a rebel.
And now, Larry, your dad, your father, worked in the steel mills in Granite City.
Yes.
And he did that because he had you and other kids?
Yes, there's
so
a sibling.
He had a family to raise.
Yes, he did.
So was he constantly oil painting as you were growing up?
No.
Really?
He did not start painting until I was junior high.
Oh.
So, because basically he would come home from work just covered in dirt and... My mom, he would get cleaned up, she'd fix dinner, and he'd lay on the couch and eat Oreo cookies. And he started getting heavy, and she's like, you're going to have to find a hobby because this isn't working.
Yeah, painting is good exercise.
Well, at least it kept him off of the cookies. She really did kind of spur that on. And so he started dabbling with acrylic paints in the beginning and made quite a progression pretty fast. And he started being known for being a painter at the steel mill. I mean,
and he was actually selling his work.
He started doing art shows and doing he joined the art guild and
he just jumped into oil on his own because I know that's a scary
with
leap.
Acrylics.
Yeah, he did jump into oil later when he decided, because he could blend colors better because they don't dry as fast.
That's a whole different way of painting than acrylics and watercolors. That's the easy way. In our mind, with the oil, you get that deep, tone. But it's layer on layer. You got to dry. You got to wait. It's a whole different thing. You can't do it fast unless you do.
Okay. So let's fast forward now to the present.
So
How old is Larry now?
Well, he's 75. He just turned 75 in December.
Mm-hmm.
And
is this the sad part?
Well,
it's
a little bit. I mean, he it's all kind of there's quite a few. I mean, the two things I think in my dad's life that prevented him from being something. I mean, were my mom died young. And it was their business.
And they worked very close together.
They did a lot of shows together, and that was fun for them. They could pick a place they wanted to see, and they travel there, and he could make some money. And about that same time, my mom got breast cancer. So their shows stopped for a while, and then she became terminally ill. So I think he did one more show without her. But when he turned 71, he started having problems with dementia. And then I started taking care of him about 3 years ago. And then last year he went into a facility because it just got bigger than me. But that's like how I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
Because he stopped painting. I mean, he painted every single day.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But he would tell me he painted, but there was nothing new for him to show me. And that was standard. If I walked in the door, he's like, come up here, I got to show you something, you know. So
yeah.
So now here we are in the present. He is still alive. He's
Yes,
75
he is.
years old, and you now decided to pick up the cause. You are having a show.
Well,
An exhibit.
Mark did.
So as curator of
Yeah.
the Alfresco Art
Right.
Center, you're putting together this
Right.
exhibit, and when is it?
It's going to be from the 24th of October, which is Friday.
Next Friday.
All the way through the end of December. And part of it's going to be there, the most of it is, but then it's also a part of it's going to be at our new library. And so you can, if you go the week of the 24th, to both places, you can see both the Gabe Singleton exhibit there and the Larry Smothers exhibit, which is both of them kind of Western-based
Yes.
Okay.
art, and it's kind of going to be cool. We're really excited about it.
And
at
for those
both
who don't
places.
know, Alfresco is also a performance center, so there are a lot of live
Yes.
performances there.
Yes, if
It's a
you
great
go there
place.
on the 24th and the 25th, there's a show, and it starts at 7:30, and it's
Little Shop of Horrors.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, we've been seeing
And-
so much about that. Yeah.
and if you go down there, you can see the exhibition up in the art exhibition hall, and you can see the show for just the price of the admission of the show, which is fantastic.
Okay, so it starts next Friday, October 24th, at Alfresco Art Center in Granite City. It's on Delmar.
It
Delmar
is.
Street.
Yes,
or
yes.
Delmar Avenue. I mean.
2041 Delmar.
Okay.
Is the address.
Well, thank you both for turning us on to that.
Thank you. That was a great
Thank you for
story.
having
It's
us.
there through
And
the end of
best
December.
wishes for your day.
thank
And
you
very
very
near
much.
there is the Garden Gate Tea Room, right?
That's right.
Yes.
And
Yes,
today's
it is.
segment is presented through the generosity of the Garden Gate Tea Room in Granite City. Serving lunch Tuesday through Saturday and dinner on Thursday and Friday. They offer delicious signature soups, salads, wraps, and sandwiches, desserts, and more. If you'd like more information, visit thegardengatetearoom.net. Garden Gate Tea Room is located at 839 Niedring House Avenue in the historic Lincoln Place neighborhood in Granite City, just off Route 3 and minutes from both downtown St. Louis and North County.